for my usual walk. It's supermarket day. We're not supposed to walk because you can get fined, but I need some fresh air. I'm nowhere near anybody. They're nowhere near me. We all go in singles here in Granada. I haven't seen a couple together in a very long time. Iñaki and I both go separately. We don't bring I brought my phone today, but I've used hand sanitizer. We don't normally bring our phone or our keys because we don't want to keep scrubbing them when we come in. Yeah, I think it's good for your mental health, get a bit of fresh air. I just do a walk around the block and then I literally just go up to the supermarket and head back. I think in Ireland you can still go out, but that's going to come to a halt soon. I find this actually safer than being in the supermarket, although we do have markers on the ground to stay meters apart. We have to wear gloves the second we walk in the door, and we just buy essentials, so we only try and go every few days for fresh produce. But I find this calming before I actually go into the supermarket and dodge people like bullets. These couple of minutes have made a world of difference. I don't have a garden like I would back in Dublin. I only have a balcony, so it's definitely keeping me sane. I've done this 3 times now this week and it's been the same. Nobody around. I'm seeing police sometimes looking for groups. I've seen taxis, which is odd because I wouldn't expect people to get into them, but needs must if they have to, I suppose. And I've seen people in cars, but it's only 1 per car now. So that is what the state of alarm is like in Granada. But I really do appreciate these few minutes to myself and see nice life and hear nice noises. Birds, plants, all these things you take for granted. I know everybody's in the same boat. I'm sure everybody does feel the same. Just maintaining my distance and getting on with things and staying in since the 13th of Friday the 13th. It's now the 25th and we've barely been out, so sure there's nothing open anyway apart from those essential things. So I think things are going well for us. Neither of us have any symptoms. We feel grand, so we're just gonna ride it out, apart from my sneaky little walks before the supermarket, but you know. Got my shopping. I was in and out like a lightning bolt, and sanitizer, gloves on, running away from people. Probably dramatic, but whatever. Although, you know, 9 out of 10 people are good at keeping space. Just gonna go home, we'll wipe these products down again and put them in my fridge. Another few days of shopping done. The most I needed was fresh gluten-free bread, to be honest. So I've been planning meals and writing them up here. So yesterday was chili, today is tofu stir fry. I've planned out quite a few things and frozen meat. These are the Asian wok vegetables from Mercadona. There's like shiitake mushrooms, broccoli, water chestnuts, all that jazz. I bought the firm tofu and I froze it. I read a tip on kitchen.com that if you chop it up and freeze it, it takes the water out of it, which makes it crispier, obviously. I tried that, but it's still quite wet. Apparently it works better with extra firm. This was just firm. I didn't think there'd be much of a difference, but apparently there was. I covered it in corn flour, which will dry it off a bit and give it that crispy exterior. I put oyster sauce and soy sauce into both of those. I'm cooking them, and a little bit of my forever favourite hot sauce. And I also have chopped portobello mushrooms, so they'll go in there as well. We're trying to get in as much veg as possible. And then this is my bizarre thing that I adore from Mercadona. I love panna cotta and I love coffee. And it doesn't sound like it should work, but they're amazing. And the texture is like silk. See that? So that's fun. I'm also extremely picky. The fridge was like this when I moved in, I swear. About my agua con gas, my sparkling water, which gets me through life. And this is the only good one that keeps the fizz. And 6 bottles is $1.19, so it's a bargain. Pretty stocked fridge. We're good for now. And that's disgustingly messy, but pretty stocked freezer. And we have the slow cooker and the air fryer and the smoothie maker. I use that for sauces and dressings and pesto as well, so we're good to go. My probiotics, my olive oils. I keep my other supplements in a different press. I have my Chili's water bottle. I have my beloved, which feature all the time, coffee machines. Just before all this lockdown started, I got a kilo bag from Right Side Coffee in Barcelona. The Honduras is my absolute favorite. Really, really good coffee, and I really like that company. That looks a bit dodgy. It is wrapped up well, but it's just quite a messy bag. That's done now. Doesn't look like much, but gonna be tasty. Quarantine isolation cooking. Just finished work and have my yoga mat out. I already did my yoga this morning, but now I'm going to do Melissa Wood Health, which I love, really enjoying that. I signed up for that maybe early February. I'm just going to light this Palo Santo because I really love the smell. I find it quite relaxing. That is my next activity for quarantine. And then I will probably maybe do some editing, do some writing. Who knows? Definitely read a book. Made a lot of lists of books I was interested in and kept forgetting. I finally have the list. I have an insane amount thanks to BookBub on my Kindle. So I'm not in the mood for right now. I said I'd finish them before I bought new books, but you know the feeling sometimes if you're not into a book. If I come across a book I'm not fully invested in, it turns me off reading. Whereas if I read a book I love, I could fly through 5 or 6 of them for months. It always gives me momentum. Hope everyone's keeping safe. I'm sure everyone's doing pretty similar things to what I'm doing, or whatever they can just to move, and weird times, but plenty to do. There's a bit of Hilo Santo stuff in my hands. Plenty to keep us entertained, so that's good. We live in a good society where we can all be in contact, and I can contact my family over WhatsApp and videos and stuff. It's always appreciated. Anyway, on to Melissa with health. Ooh. Smelly burnt wood. Yes. Thursday, March 26th. This is my treat to break up the day. It's like when you get to go to the supermarket or do something out of the ordinary. In this lockdown, you're like giddy as I don't know what. I normally go for a walk in the morning before work and get a Dunkin' Donuts coffee, or Dunkin' Coffee as it's called here. And I usually get an iced latte americano. So yeah, I usually get a medium iced latte with liquid sugar. I know. But I got this instead. Wild plan today. Very clean apartment and just about to start work. March 26th is also a pretty shit day where weather is concerned. So I think that also helps keep people inside. We might be a bit sad when the clocks go forward this weekend, but for now I'm good with that gloom. I think it's safe to say that my clients or my colleagues are lucky that we don't have any video calls scheduled today. Bit of Mickey Mouse, bit of a Kurt, and just random socks. The epitome of style, elegance and grace. 47 best podcasts of 2020 to banish self-isolation boredom. This looks promising. Let's do it. I get so excited about recipes and I read take forever to make but are worth it. No, I'm not making that. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to show the New York Times on YouTube, but I'm really happy to see this article. I started with yoga with Adriene a few years ago, didn't really take it seriously, then did a lot of hot yoga in Dublin, and I've done yoga videos with Adriene for the last 3 years, non-stop, nearly every day. Oh, pretty much every day. It's so nice to see this write up about her because she's just such a wonderful person, a great sense of humor, just a fantastic all-around angel. If you want to read it, it's called Coronavirus Quarantine Diary, Yoga with Adriene. Okay, now that gloomy day turned into a beautiful day and I'm rotted. There'll be sun when all this is over.